Hey guys, hello. As I promised last time, I will talk about the history of Korea, not just Korea, but covering all the Northeast Asia, or they will be all related. I cannot just teaching, not teaching, but talk about just the Korean history. Actually, was no country called Korea, even before the time of Korea. So there must be many countries related to the Korean uh, descendants. So as as same as a China or Japan is a little different case for China. There was no China before. There was many other countries before that. Uh, so they are today's China is descendant from many previous countries. So as as similar to Korea, uh, many people think it looks like this, like 2,000 years ago or the 1,500 years ago, but it's not a real. This is not a real map. This is just an imaginary map. The thing is, if you read the Chinese textbook, especially the Book of Yang, the Chinese textbook, and the textbook is the primary source, they never even mentioned about Korean Peninsula. That's the thing. And then even the Manchuria is ambiguous. It's, it's hard to say they talk about the Manchurias. They are only interested in their closest place from China. So what am I talking about? So let's see before. So what we have to talk about before is we have to go very chronologically. Have to go back to almost near to Neolithic time. So here is where we are. Here is the Manchuria, and here is the China. Maybe Beijing must be here. Tianjin area here. So what are these areas? I know that the map is very blurred, but these you can see the what is it? The triangular signs. It must be looks like mountains. Actually, these areas are all the archaeological sites. These are reason called the Hongshan culture. Uh, the reason why they call it Hongshan culture is just that there's a red mountain. Is a red color mountains area is here. Um, Here you can see all like 6,000 years old, 5,000 years old archaeological sites, and we cannot distinguish this is a Chinese culture or Korean culture. Well, Chinese keep saying this is Chinese historical site. The thing is they keep saying their Yellow Emperor Huang Di is came from this area, but there is no evidence at all. It's just because the bear totem is found in this area. It does not mean it is a Chinese area. Or the yellow emperor, because why they claim that way is the yellow emperor Huang Di. The country's name it means the country of bear, but also Korea has uh, the history of Gojoseon or Hangul, or even before that mythological history. They talk about how this son of the god comes from the heaven. They make the community of the humanity, and he makes a deal with the tiger and bear. Oh, it's like a fairy tale story, but they have like a totem of bear symbol inside the story also. So even the this bear worshipping cult is all spread in Northeast Asia all the way to Siberia. So it's hard to say it's just the culture of Chinese or culture of Siberia or Korea. It's just uh, cannot be distinguished. We just have to assume there was civilization previously that it, it dominated this area where between Manchuria and northern China. So, so what these people becomes later? Well, let's see here. This is the Hongshan area, but later there we, we do not know which uh, civilization he formed. So, but I guess it is a country close to not the Chinese kingdom, but it's more like a Gojoseon. I I don't want to say the Gojoseon or Gao Zhao Shan is it is the Korean kingdom. It's just the Korea didn't exist, China didn't exist at the time. We just know it is just one certain type of civilization existed those time. Well, why then many map keep saying the Koja Sun stay here? Well, there is no uh, primary source fact here. It's just the diagram. There is no primary source saying Koja Sun stay on this area. It's just later studies, later theories keep saying the Koja Sun stay here. But ancient China texts never say this area, but mostly at least close in this area, but I also think in this area here. Because Book of Tang, Book of Tang mentions the reference of the person called Wei Shu. He mentions Chao Shan was located on the Shanxi area, Bohai, uh, Shandong, and I think somewhere, oh yes, yes, somewhere close to the Taishan area also. So even this whole area was civilization what the Zhao Shan located at the time. So where was China's previous history then? Here mostly usually stay here where the yellow river is here, right? And across like this. So usually the Chinese civilization started here, and later it grow, and it becomes like a Yao Shun age, where they call it emperor, but at the time it was not even the emperor. The Yao was a very small chieftain. Uh, Even the Shun was, then later it becomes Yu. It is become the Xia civilization, Xia uh, state, and it probably was about size about here, not even that great this extent. Or later, Dongyi the tribes from the east, maybe somewhere here, uh, dominated the Xia civilization. It becomes the Shang dynasty. And Shang dynasty later changed to Zhou dynasty. And even though the the size of the Zhou dynasty was not big as we know in the Google map at the time, the Qin was not involved in the Zhou dynasty from the start. So you can